Hi friends, welcome to Raman Tutorials for GK. This is Rajkumar from Chitradurga. Today I would like to discuss subject-verb agreement. Do you know what do you mean by subject? Subject means when you make a sentence, you must mention a name of a person, place or thing. So that part we call it as a subject. Subject may be a singular or plural. It may be a noun or a pronoun. And I think you know what do you mean by verb. Verb is a word which denotes action. And if you want to make a correct sentence, always subject should agrees with the verb. So now I would like to discuss some of the rules of a subject-verb agreement. Let us discuss rule number 1. So that is a singular subject takes a singular verb. So I think you know what do you mean by singular and what do you mean by plural. And a singular subject, here Mahesh is a singular subject and it takes a singular verb. Here Mahesh works in a hospital with his father. So it means that a singular subject takes a singular verb. And let us discuss some other example, that is Gopal studies in a college. Here Gopal is singular subject, studies is singular verb. So it means that singular subject takes a singular verb. And here I have a lot of knowledge. Here it means that I is a subject here and it takes a singular verb, that is have. And another example, he is a doctor. He is once again the singular subject and is singular verb. He is a doctor. Singular subject takes singular verb. Now let us discuss rule number 2. That is a plural subject takes a plural verb. I think you know the meaning of plural. Plural means more than two or more. Two or more than two is called a plural. Here Mahesh and Suma, here there are two here, that's why it is plural. And are, here it is a verb and it is a plural verb. And Mahesh and Suma are good neighbors. It means that so plural subject takes a plural verb. In the same manner, Suma and Uma work in our college. So here Suma and Uma plural subject and work is once again plural verb. So always, so the second rule is plural verb always plural subject always takes a plural verb. And one few more examples I would like to discuss. They have a lot of responsibility. Here they is plural subject and have is a plural verb. And Gaurav and Lata are good players. See here once again, Gaurav and Lata are these here two are there, so it is plural and it takes a are, that is plural verb. So it means that it is very clear, singular verb takes always takes singular subject always takes singular verb, plural subject takes a plural verb. Now let us move on to rule number 3, that is singular subject refers to a singular noun or pronoun. Singular subject refers to a singular noun or pronoun. For example, you is used as singular noun or plural noun, but it always takes a plural verb. So always you takes a plural noun whether a plural verb whether it is a singular or plural. For example, you are busy. See here, you have studied hard. You were going to the market. See here are all, whether they are singular or plural, but all these subjects, that is you, takes a plural verb. It means that you always takes a plural verb. Now let us discuss the rule number 4, that is need not and dare not are used in plural form always whether the subject is plural or singular. See, in some of the examples we use need or dare not. For example, he need not, so he dare not, like that. See here, need not and dare not we use, but here is here subject, he, they. So he is singular subject and they is also a they is plural subject. But so the verb go is always a what? Always it is a plural. It means that so after need not or dare not, after need not or dare not, whether the subject is singular or plural, we have to use plural verb. It means that so after need not and dare not, we have to use plural verb. Okay, so now let us move on to the rule number 5, that is to can be used after dares and needs. See here, we are talking about dares and needs. See here, he dares to face the challenge, so they dare to face the challenge. So here it means that here to can be used after dares and needs. Here the word dares and needs. So here after dares and needs we can use to. Okay, so now we'll move on to rule number 6. If two singular nouns joined by and used as subject, it takes a plural verb. See here, two singular nouns, they are joined by and used as subjects. If both the nouns are used as subject, then it takes always a plural verb. For example, Ram and Sham. See here, Ram and Sham. Here these are two singular nouns. They are joined by and, but so they take are. That means that it is a plural verb. Understand? See here, Ravi and Mani have played well. Here Ravi and Mani, they are singular nouns. They are joined by and these two, they takes a plural verb. Okay, and a man and a woman are walking in the park. Once again, a man and a woman, these two are singular nouns and they are taking are. So it means that so it is very clear, if the two singular nouns are joined by and used as subject, so it takes a plural verb. So but there is an exception. Let us see what this is very important, especially for the point of competitive exams. This is very, very important. So a pair of words like bread and butter, bag and baggage, rice, etc. are considered as singular nouns. So once again I repeat, bread and butter, bag and baggage, rice, etc. are considered as singular nouns or subjects, and they always take singular verb. This is very, very important. So here remember, bread and butter, bag and baggage, rice dash, rice and etc., rice and sambar, like that, rice and curd, like that. So they are considered as singular nouns or subjects. So always they take singular verb. For example, rise and curry. See here, rise and curry say take singular, that is is verb is singular verb is. So rise and curry, so we considered it as a pair of words. So that's why, so always the verb is singular. And the next, his bag and baggage. See here, once again, bag and baggage. So here it is considered as a pair of words. That's why, so it takes is, so that is singular verb. So now let us move on to rule number 8. That is, if two singular uncountable nouns used as subject are joined by and, then plural verb is used. See here, uncountable nouns. If two uncountable nouns joined by and. So remember, two uncountable nouns joined by and. So they use as subject, and the verb is always plural. But if we are referring to family relations, then we use plural verbs. So for example, gold and silver. See here, these are uncountable words, uncountable nouns. They take are, that is a plural verb. And once again, my mother and father, here also it takes are, that is uncountable. And my brother and sister takes are. So it means that so the uncountable nouns, so two singular uncountable nouns, if they work as a subject and are joined by and, then a plural verb is used. So now let us move on to rule number 9. If two singular nouns are adjectives, two singular nouns are adjectives joined by and the first noun is preceded by an article a and the possessive are possessive pronouns like for example, my, her, his, their, etc., then we use singular verb. See here, the teacher. Here the is article used, and teacher and student, these two are singular nouns. So always they take verb singular only. And once again, here is here my uncle and guardian. Here this is my is possessive pronoun, and so uncle and guardian are singular nouns. So they take was, that is singular verb. Another example, a writer and a poet visits the art gallery. See here, a writer, poet, singular nouns, but here is an article a. So and they are joined by conjunction and, so they take, so visits, that is singular verb. Okay, now let us move on to rule number 10. If two singular nouns are adjectives joined by and both the nouns are preceded by an article or possessive pronoun, then we use plural verbs. Here it is very, very important. Here both the singular nouns, they are preceded by articles and they are joined by and. See here, and article the, here the teacher is singular and it is preceded by the, and the student, the is an article and student is singular noun, and they are joined by conjunction and. So are any possessive pronouns also, then we use always plural verb. Understand? So for another example, my uncle and my guardian. Here these my and my, they are possessive pronouns uncle and guardians are singular nouns, and is used here to join these two, so we have to use are, that is plural verb. So, and a writer and a poet visit the art gallery. Here, a writer, a poet visit. So, here visit is a plural the verb. And one more example, a black cat and a black dog. Your cat is missing. A black cat and a black dog were playing in the ground. See here, black, that is their adjectives. So cat and dog, they are nouns. They are joined by conjunction and it takes where as uh, the verb, so it means that it is a plural verb. So let us move on to the rule number 11. If two or more than two singular nouns are joined by and, two or more than two singular nouns joined by and each is used before first noun. Here this word is very important. Each is used before the first noun, then we use singular verb. Let us see, each shirt and pant. See here, shirt and pant, they are singular noun, but each is used before this, then we have to use a singular noun. Here once again, each boy and girl. See here, boy and girl are singular noun, they are joined by and before these two each is used, so we have to use a singular verb, that is. Okay, now move on to rule number 12. Each of plus plural noun or plural pronoun takes singular verb. See here, each of plus plural noun or a pronoun. It may be a plural noun or a pronoun, always takes a singular verb, that is. Here, each of the students is hard working. Each of the students, here each is there, so each of is there plus a plural noun is here, so it takes a singular verb. So another example, each of them has a blue shirt. So here each of them, it is each of is used here, and them, it is a plural pronoun, and has is used, that is singular verb. So as is a singular verb, so because each of them is plural pronoun, so it means that always after each of them or each of plural noun or a pronoun, we have to use singular verb. Okay, so now shall we move on to rule number 13. So rule number 13 says plural noun or plural pronoun plus each takes plural verb. Here plural noun or pronoun plus each takes plural verb. For example, you see here the students, that is a plural noun. They, it is plural pronoun. So after that each is used, plus each, here plus each is used. So and they take what? Plural verbs. Here have they have taken. So it means that always plural noun or plural pronoun, so plus each takes a plural verb. Okay, so now move on to rule number 14. Either or neither is used as subject and takes a singular verb. Here sometimes we use either or neither as a subject, and they takes always a singular verb. For example, you see here, they are good books. Either is good. Here you see here, there are good books. But here either is, it refers to these books. That means that it refers to subject. So under the verb it takes is singular, that is. And there are two rooms. So here we are talking about the subject and rooms, and neither means we are talking about those two rooms has an air conditioner. It means that so either or neither is used as a subject. If you use these either or neither as a subject, and then always they take singular verb. And the last one, either or neither plus singular countable noun refers to singular subject and takes singular verb. See here, now either plus singular countable, pen we can countable noun. So it refers to, see here, either pen, these two refers to singular subject and they take singular verb. Understand? See here, either or neither plus singular countable noun. Pen is a countable noun. So refers to what? Refers to single subject. Both either and pen both refers to single subject and they take singular verb. So another example is here, neither boy is intelligent. See here, neither boy. Boy is a singular noun and it refers both, that is neither boy refers to a subject and they take is as the singular verb. Okay, so noun plus of plus noun is used, then we take verb according to the first noun. See here, noun example, the students noun, the son is a noun here. So plus noun, my class, John is noun here. So you used, then we take verb according to the first noun. You see here, first noun we used here, the students is noun, here the son is noun, and of is used here, and then once again noun, students is a noun, the son is a noun, it is a plural noun, it is singular noun, and then of is used here, and then once again my class is noun here, John is noun here, and the verb it will take according to the first noun. For example, students, it is a plural, so it takes plural verb. The son is singular, it takes singular verb, is. So it means that noun plus of plus noun is used, then we take verb according to the first noun. Okay, so with this I would like to conclude today's class, that is subject verb agreement. If you like this video, please share it and please subscribe to our Raman tutorials for GK. Thank you very much.